actually signifying greed from Team HighGround as well. So this is their offlaner here, and that's going to be dealing some good damage there. Everyone loves their good old-fashioned brew spirits. Clutch Gamers, let's see. I mean, they need their offlaner, and they need their safe laner. Because this is a mid-queen. Unless this, for some reason, is an aggro offlane queen. Which I highly doubt. But you never know in the world of Dota 2. It could be anything. It could be anything, I tell you. Anything. At all. For the next game, who knows? Who knows? Other than the team, of course, you know, they probably know. They probably know. Okay, well, now I don't know what to talk about. Because I still think it is a Meepo. It can't be Sniper, because Slardar's in the game. He'll just burst down the river and catch him no matter what. 700 movement speed at level 4. Whew! That is crazy.
Radiant team back. Slark.
There's gonna be a Slark. Alright, so no Meepo. There's definitely no Meepo happening here with Queen and Slark. Oh no, no, what if this is an aggro offlane Queen, and it is a mid-Slark? Or a mid-Slark, mid-Meepo. Maybe.
10 seconds remaining.
This is a safe Slark, though. Yeah. 100%.
5 seconds.
Team HighGround got a minute. Pretty solid there for their next ban here. Who will win? Team HighGround versus Clutch Gamers. Ban out the Magnus. That's their offlaner. I guess that's good for like Winter Wyvern ults and then just absolutely destroy them. Oh. Clutch Gamers is a really weird setup so far. Pardon my yawnage. I apologize to the very few of you who don't like my yawning. Those few of you can let me know in the comments down below. No, I'm just joking. There's no comments down below in Twitch. You got the Twitch chat. You can just complain about me in the Twitch chat. If any of you remembered my name. I don't know anymore. Pangolier still in the game. Everybody forget when like Dark Willow and Pango were spammed literally as soon as the game happened. As soon as they were put in, Dark Willow was spammed heavily, and then Pango was put in, and Pango was spammed like a little bit, and then Techies was put in, and then everybody realized we're not doing Techies. That was the funniest thing ever. They threw Techies in, he was played twice at Epicenter, and nothing happened. So it is a Clockwork that's going to be picked up instead. So the question is if this is a 4 Clock or a 4 Stalker. But, you know, Clock is actually pretty nice, because that's just, it breaks the Brewmaster being able to ult if it's just clocking the cogs with Brew. And then, of course, you know, the initiation potential, the Slark Shadow Blade, the Blink from Queen no matter what. Night Stalker can fly over, up into people, and then the Winter Wyvern is just Winter Wyvern. Will just be able to ult anyone that W feels like doing here. Unfortunately, it was not a Meepo, as I was trying to hype up here. And then DK will be the last pick, so Super Greed actually coming out here by Team DK, in my opinion, or Team DK, Team HighGround, is not going to be a Meepo. I am saddened. You know, I was trying to hype up that Meepo possible pick up there as much as possible, but it's not going to be the case. So, you know, no Meepo, guys. I'm sorry. I was trying to hype it up, and it's just like, I clearly shouldn't have done that because it just didn't happen. Anyway, ladies and gents, welcome. Game number 2 of HighGround vs. Clutch Gamers. Go ahead and put that up there, and then, yeah. This Slardar has a weapon, but it just is one of the dumber weapons. It's like the super old Slardar weapon. I think both teams are going for something pretty greedy here, because the Night Stalker is just strong. It's just pretty strong in general. Nice Queen set, I like it. It's the one that I kind of got. I don't use the headpiece though. I use a different headpiece that goes with my wings. Of course, none of you will ever see my sets because you will never get to see me. Anyway, ladies and gents, as always, I like to start on the side of the Radiant, not because like I like the Radiant team better or anything. I just like the side of the Radiant. Look at how pretty the Radiant side always looks. It's just so green and so prettyful. Who doesn't love the prettyful thing of the thingamajiggers? Of the thingamajiggers! Ah! The thingamajiggers! I don't know anymore. Anyway, ladies and gents, welcome to game number 2. HighGround versus Clutch Game. It's game number 2. So we got HighGround is on the side of the Radiant. Monsoon will be playing the Huichtok there. Lance will be playing the Razor. Sladar will be piloted by Shaba. And then Brewmaster will be played by Barry. Dragonite by DDZ. Meanwhile, on the side of the tire, we have Clutch Gamers. Ajit will play the Queen O'Pain Winter Wyvern. Will be played by Yol. Does he have the Winter Wyvern taunt? One can only imagine that he does. And he, in fact, does. Then we have Clockwork. It's going to be played by Boombox. Then we got Slark, will be played by Gabby. And a Knight, a Stalker, will be piloted by Sylark, who's got the Wings of Black Nihility. Or the, you know, the Black Nihility, or whatever the name of the actual set is. Wow, that's actually a pretty good gem for him. Although it would have been like heroes killed with gem. Like, imagine if that was a thing there. Dude, Yol's just living it up, man. He's doing that vape pretty good right there. Look, there he's going to do the vapes. I don't know what the actual term is for kids these days when they say I'm doing vape. You know, in my opinion, vaping is weird. You shouldn't do it. Boombax, I think he's just trying to make sure they don't go for the invade here. So, looks like the runes are actually a 3-1. He didn't try to go for a counter rune there. Sylark, though, getting pretty darn low. That's 56 damage. Siphoned early. Does manage to get the rune at the cost of a lot of his HP. Sylark, unfortunately. Oh, look at that. Monsoon actually cleans up a tree that would have actually blocked Sylark there. Interesting. Let's see, what are the mids here? It's mid DK versus a mid queen. Look at that. Look at that. Barry, yeah, everyone's just going to go ahead and do all their taunts. Clockwork, please tell me you have the taunt. He doesn't have the Clockwork taunt, for shame. Although Gabby, though, getting pretty low. Hasn't spec'd any spells just yet. Is waiting to figure out what he needs for this lane. I really like to think he needs Pounce for this lane, because there's stuns, there's the slow, that's just so much damage. Thunderclap, actually, that's a lot of damage early for 90 mana, 100. Although I say that, it is going to be the Pounce going on a Chabai, waiting to get the good stun out. Doesn't quite need it, though. Doesn't quite need it. He don't quite need it. Don't quite need it. Yol is just making sure these creeps meet the creep wave. Back up and top, nothing's happening. Back up and everywhere else, nothing's happening. Who knows what's happening in the world of Dota 2? It's just the world of Dota 2. World of Dota 2, Sylark is farming their creeps. Who would have known? Who would have known? I don't know where I'm going with this. So is this is a 4 Clockwork then, right? Yeah, it's gotta be a 4 Clockwork if this is the offlane Night Stalker 3, most likely. Boombax. Oh, here comes the Guardian Sprint there, as it's called now. It just used to be called Sprint, I'm pretty sure. Boombax almost running out of sprint there. Boombax is slowed, not stunned, and Xiaobai can't chase him, unfortunately. Monsoon just trying to body block Yol to make sure that these creeps just don't show up. If he actually let him grab the illusion rune, he would have had bounces going off that cask there. Yol's getting pretty low, actually. These illusions could confirm the kill. Not gonna be there though. Back up at top. Nope, nothing's happening in top. I keep on thinking stuff's gonna happen somewhere, but nothing's happening somewhere. It's just all is quiet, all is calm in the world of Dota 2. Who would have thunk it, right? Yol's still level 1, can't really go for heal here. It's just gonna tango out, and that's, you know, it's just so little regen. Poor Yol. He's got no HP. He's got level 1 Q. Sylark with minus 42 damage. He's got to get those boots early if he really wants to get anywhere with this. Let's see, yeah, so no longer applies mini stun during the day. No longer sets vision to a certain percentage, right? That was the other thing. That wasn't really that big of a nerf. But, you know, it was a small nerf, you know. It's something that makes it to where Night Stalker's not, like, super strong. It's not super duper strong. So it's just mischance. For some reason, I thought this also had a slow. Damage siphon gonna be there. Psylark losing a lot of it. Lance taking a bunch of it. Back up in top, there is a stun that goes out on the Clockwork, but down in bottom, there's also a kill possibly happening here. Yol, who's gonna be the first blood first? It's gonna be up in the top lane. Xiaobai will be first blooded. Yol being chased down by Monsoon, trying to confirm the kill. One right click will do that. So that's where the 2 kills happen. Monsoon was considering a TP there, just decided not to complete it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So they get that. They get the kill top first. I saw both of them, guys. I saw both of them. Who would have known that casting at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'd be wide awake knowing how to do my job? Oh, wait a minute. I'm a caster. It is my job to know my job. Haster picked up by Xiaobai. He's looking for the stun, but not going to find it. Well, I don't think he was looking for stun, but he was just doing his due here. Barry in big trouble. Boomback's doing his kill off, but at the same time, they get Psylark gets a kill out on Monsoon. I didn't see that actually. That must have happened like instantly. Imagine if this dealt bonus damage during the nighttime instead of doing mini stun. I think even then that would be even scarier. Psylark, yeah, he is able to outrun Lance during the night though. He's gonna mango up, and I guess he's gonna try to right click him down. He only has 40 damage, so it's not really a lot. Got a Quelling Blade. You know, I mean, that doesn't really do much to help him kill a hero quicker, per se. It's still going to go for the urn. So, it's like a mid, or it's like a position 3 Night Stalker, but he's going for a position 4 item still. Psylark going in, he's going to right-click down Monsoon. This is what Knight does. Clockwork with level 3 doesn't even have ult yet. He's just hanging around. You know, that flare does a lot of damage if you actually get flare. That's 80 damage at 1. That's actually not that bad. So this is the thing that I talked about when Brewmaster was picked up all the time. This is the big thing, all right? Drunken Haze always has a 70% miss chance at every level. Meaning at level 1, there's a 70% chance that for 4.5 seconds, that no matter what, it's literally you're never going to be able to hit a creep. It says it's a 70% chance of miss. Like, let's think about it, guys. What's the math on landing a bash on from Spirit Breaker? 17%. You know that crap isn't 17%. If you've played against a Spirit Breaker or you've been Spirit Breaker, you know that 17% is a lie. So 70%, you can imagine the guy's just never going to hit in his lifetime. Pretty much it.
Fit for a queen.
That slow is actually like literally none. That's for like a second. Oh, I see.
Radiant's
Yeah, it's still a minute. It's still a second and a half. I felt like it used to be longer during the nighttime. Back up in top. Gabby's going to be in trouble. Doesn't have ult yet, so he's getting wailed down a bit. The wand's going to be there. They're going to be able to turn around on Xiaobai, and Gabby getting the end of that purge there. We'll go ahead and get the killing spree. Bombback's trying to look for the jump here. Does have boots. Unfortunately, does manage to put Barry on the outside, so he won't be able to get that back in bottom, though. Lance getting a lot of damage stolen from Psylark. That's a lot of damage. 168 back in mid. Ajit maybe looking to get the Scream here. I mean, Scream is an ult. Of course, Witch Doctor is here, as well as the Sladar. I refuse to believe a lot of stuff. Anyway, yeah, so this early bracer, man, people pick up that early bracer like all the time. All the time. He's gonna go for Tranquils into the boots. Yeah, so everything's just going all fine and dandy so far. Monsoon still hanging out in this mid lane, making sure that no one's gonna jump him like Bombax, who is level 4, which really doesn't change anything. A few flares here that's gonna reveal him. I want to think this range creep season. Queen coming in, manages to get the stun, so unfortunately nothing's really going to happen off of that. Bombax, though, is going to go for a different target. It's going to go ahead and start wailing on Monsoon. Throws out the cask, will land. It's actually going to take a lot of damage to the Maledict. Not enough to die, because it's only level 1. But, you know, oh, it's level 2, actually. Queen coming to bot instead now. Will kill off Lance in the bot lane there. And Night Stalker just... There's a flare. Just in case you know he wasn't dead. Just in case he wasn't dead yet. 5-1 at 8 minutes. This game is slower than the last. Back up in top, Barry getting pretty low. Slark trying to find him. We'll get the kill. Will they get 2 is the question, and they'll just disengage. They don't want to go ahead and possibly lose more life there. That stun is pretty strong early. You know, 125 damage. It's physical damage too. So It's a big thing. Back in bottom. Psylark trying to get out. The cask will go, and will it bounce? It just won't because it's still level 1. No bounces for you, good sir. You're pretty low. Don't know why he decided to tank it, because he has a really weak healing ability. Yeah, I don't know why. It still says Daytime Void on his Void there. I don't know why. Just might as well just not even say daytime, to be honest. Nobody ever uses Daytime Void. 4 seconds at nighttime. 4 seconds at night. I'm thinking like, you know, deals bonus damage during the night instead of mini stun. I think that would just make Night Stalker even scarier. Because imagine, like, you know, if it's just like an extra 25 damage without the mini stun. I mean, I think the mini stun's like the whole point. Psylark getting all of his damage stolen. And yeah, no, he's just he can't right click, so no CS happening there. In the mid, 3 heroes lining up. Bombax, no ultimate just yet, still level 5. EDZ pretty low, and no ultimate from the Queen. Is still basically diving the tower. Salbai, everyone's waiting for this mid lane to just unfold upon each other here. Bombax looking to get the jump on Lance. Lance is 8. Bombax revealed. There goes the Winter Wyvern abilities. There goes the Cogs. It doesn't really need it. Bombax is probably actually going to go dope. Just barely doesn't go down there. Back in the mid, though, it is going to be Ajit. DD Rune's going to be picked up on the Slardar. Ajit's just going to actually destroy Monsoon with a couple spells. We'll get the jump on that one, but it looks like the Fairy Fire will be there to save her for the time being, but could likely still go down to the Maledict. It's still not that high a level. And meanwhile, all that was happening, Gabby manages to get the kill out on the Brewmaster, who for some reason had ults and just didn't feel like using it to escape. Which I guess makes sense, to be honest. You're using a pretty big ultimate just to be able to get out and possibly die again when you get out of it. So Slardar going in for the stun, trying to find the jump on Skylark here. Skylark, I mean. No bash spec'd up just yet, so he is just getting wailed upon here. The right clicks will be there. Razor stealing all the damage. Ajit blinked in, so he's not going to be able to blink out to deal the damage. Chabai getting pretty low. It is going to be a heal. That's going to save him for the time being. Winter Wyvern, still a little bit of damage left. One right click will do. They will be able to get that one. Ajit getting a double kill. DDZ coming in. They're going to be able to jump on the Night Stalker. Stalker goes down. Will they be able to find more? Witch Doctor coming over on the back lines. Ajit's going to be right-clicking him down. Looking for one more right click. Will probably do the trick here. Maybe blinking into him will confirm the kill, and he does exactly that. Blinks into him for the triple kill. TP is, I don't know if it's on cooldown or not, because I can't see it. Now we're going to see if it is on cooldown, but she's actually just going to blink upwards and be A-okay at the end of the day. And that's that. We're at 11.5 minutes. Don't know why I haven't switched to the net worth yet. And now we see that Slark is at the top of the net worth at 5.8. Queen of Pain to follow at 4.8. It's a whole 1K difference. Let's look at the win probability, and who cares? Mini Stun is, yes, it is literally the whole reason the spell exists in the first place. Shadowblade almost up for the Slark. It's going to be a big one. Once that Shadowblade is up and running, that's going to be the scary thing. You know, I really wanted to, I didn't get to get enough finger kills from that Lion game last game. It was just, I missed all those finger kills. Really wanted to see it happen. Back in the mid, Slardar in a bad spot here. Bombback's going to be able to go ahead and get his ultimate out on him. There goes those bad boys, and yeah, Zalbai looking for the deny. Can't find it. Ajit will go ahead and confirm that one. Easy peasy, a lemon hand grenade squeezy. Skylark, yeah, he's gonna go for the Spirit Vessel. I, for one, like to call it the Super Urn, because that literally is what it is. It's the Super Urn. You know, it's all that fun jazz. Jeet hanging out in the mid. Nothing gonna happen. Yep. Let's look at the Slark now. He's had Shadowblade up, right? Yeah, Courier's coming in. It's actually gonna be Silver's Edge Rush. So let's see. What does Silver's Edge Rush do here? Nothing for Witch Doctor. Ajit could be in trouble here. Think he'll be okay. Think he'll be okay. Let's see. So it doesn't break anything from the Witch Doctor. It breaks Razor's passive, but it's not that big of an issue. Slardar, I guess it disables Bash. Brewmaster is Drunken Haze, so that's evasion. And Dragonite, I believe he just loses the armor, but not the HP regen. From, oh, actually, no, he probably loses both, to be honest. They are going to be able to find Yol, and he's actually pretty low. The Winter Wyvern ult will be there. Will they be able to get the kill on the Razor? Yol coming in. That's a huge scream. That's 3, 4 dead. There's nobody top to try and help this. Ajit, a beautiful ultimate after that. Beautiful, beautiful Winter Wyvern ult. And they're just going to clean house here and get this top tower while DK is just farming out bottom. He's also going to go for a Shadow Blade, by the way, but they're looking for DK now. What if this is like an early Roche? They do a 14-minute Roche, 18-3. Clutch gamers. Oh, man. So, I think, like, if we were to bring back the thing that I was talking about earlier, this is basically like the AM thing. Is that AM is just sitting back and having to farm. Although, I think that wasn't this series. That was the previous series. But, like, if you were watching the previous series before this one, the AM was, like, a last pick. And it's like, yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see that one. That just happened instantly. It's the Shadow Blade coming in there. The no ultimate available. He didn't get Drunken or Thunder off. And, yeah, no, easy top tower. Possibly bot kills here. Psylark in a really weird spot. Doesn't have Hunter in the night to fly up just yet, but now it's most likely a dead Clockwork here. This Maledict is definitely going to bring him down, so he's just going to at least hold someone in for the time being. Monsoon will go ahead and get the kill, and wait for it is being popped. I don't know what he's saying, wait for it though. Psylark will get the kill on Salba. I don't know why he was waiting there. Now it looks like Yol coming in, trying to find at least another target for his Q. Can't find one, does get Lance at the last second though, actually. Cogs going out. Unfortunately, there's no Maledict to follow. The Maledict's up in 2 seconds, so not going to change much as Jeet trying to deal with as much magic damage as possible. The slow is going to be there. The Slark is missing. That's true. I don't even know where the Slark is right now. Actually, it looks like he's at the bot tower, so they're getting back. They're like, he's missing. This fight's been going on for a little while. I don't want to be caught out here. Speaking of being caught out, though, we do have Gabby just hanging out in the back lines. He's going to find the Razor. This is a huge kill for him if they get the Razor, and he will. Easy Razor kill right there, man. Easy Razor kill, and they're possibly going to get they're probably going to get Monsoon in the back. Yep, there is the Battery Assault. Breaks the TP out of that one, and that's an easy double for that one. And they are going to get this Tier 1 tower. There's only one Tier 1 tower left. You notice they're just not expending the fortifications just to burn the forts. It's really about it here. It's just, come on, man. Don't screw with me, mouse. It's 5:30 in the morning, man. Don't screw with me. It's a mouse. How dare you? Alright, let's look at the Slark now. That Silver's Edge is up and running now. And that is scary. Alright, he is 8.9k in the net worth at the moment. 2.3k above the DK. And they're about to get Lance. Nope, they got revealed at the last second. Do they think they left? Monsoon might be the bait here. Sentry Ward being thrown down. They saw him. The last second, Gabby knew the sentry was there, and Yol's just going to fly up and be like, okay, I'm out of here. So, dead mid Tier 1 tower. This is the last Tier 1 tower. They're not burning their forts. Like, I mean, to be honest, like, burning the fort, it's not a big issue. Monsoon, looks like he's going down. At least he's not burning his ultimate for it. We'll go ahead and go down. Looks like they want to defend this Tier 1 tower. Queen's gonna pop off that regen after Maledict, most likely. Yep, there it goes. There's the regen. This will be an easy reset for them too. DDZ. He's got this Shamulet on him. He's gonna go for that Shadow Blade coming out pretty soon here. Do they know that the rest of the team is there? Barry coming in, getting the Q out on 2. It's gonna be the Slark, and a big issue here, but not gonna be an issue anymore as Xiaobai goes down first and foremost. Now we got the second. I don't know what's going on anymore. Shadow Blade out on DDZ. It is going to be the stun that goes out on the Queen immediately. The burn damage will be there, but it's just not enough. Winter ult goes down. There goes the Witch Doctor. No ult or Maledict available for this one, bad boy. Now we got Gabby coming in, trying not to get the damage sap. Will be sapped up quite a bit. Psylocke going to get the slow on DDZ. DDZ in the background, dying off to the ult. From Scream, or from Queen, it's the Scream. Barry also going to be caught out. Next is going to be Gabby going for him. He'll get a double kill from Majid. Now it's going to be one for Skylark. Boombox still manages to go down at the end of the day, and the only one to survive was the Slardar, who I'm like pretty sure died pretty darn early. He did not actually, so he just wasn't there. And Queen is so prideful in this game right now. She's actually going to go for an Ags and cooldown reduction. Usually it's, you know, not that. Usually you go for the attack speed. But I think in this game she's feeling pretty prideful about herself right now. Oh no, Slardar, you are in a bad spot, good sir. He goes down to Gabby, and this is the big thing right here, is that Slark will just be able to rotate around Silver's Edge in tow and just be able to jump on anyone he wants at this point, because he's got the Silver's Edge, so that breaks the armor and the regen for DK, and it breaks Drunken Brawler for Brewmaster. Brew's got a bit more HP though, however, it's going to be able to live through it most likely. DK, you know, once you lose that armor on DK, it's actually a pretty big thing. He's going to go for the BKB next. And here we go, Slark looking for another victim here. Silver's edged up, he just can't find anybody quite just yet. Last couple seconds here, and unfortunately they went back on the low ground, so he's not going to find anybody. There's nobody peeping in the lane, so I say that Lance is peeping down here. Gabby's just waiting on that Silver's Edge. Gets the Silver's Edge pop, wasn't revealed at the last second. No way to break the TP though. Lance is just going to TP on home. Yep, and CG ends at super earn out on the berry. Deals actually a lot of damage for free. Psylark, yeah, so I think this is a pretty hard game for HighGround. I think there's still a way they can recover it if they want to. Like, actually, HighGround has some really good vision right now. They just caught out Boombox doing a smoke, so they know that they're going to go for DDZ, who is Shadow Bladed, quelling his way out of there. Vegete does have Yules, but, you know, it's not going to find them. Scan goes out from the Dire, it's not going to pick anyone up. So, yeah. Yeah. Aghanim Scepter is literally basically up for the Queen. Looks like this is a smoke attempt by the looks of it. Monsoon has 2 smokes. They smoke. It's not revealed by any ward because there are no wards, and Skylark actually instantly reveals Monsoon, but the question is, who is the bait and who's the baiter? As the Winter Wyvern ult goes out, and Brew is actually going to annihilate his own Slardar. Courier goes down, Slardar fighting back. Skylark going to be the first one to fall on their side. Boneback's next as well, but Lance losing a lot of HP and a lot of life. He will be the next one to fall. Gabby trying to pick off DK in the back lines. The Wind Panda trying to get the kill off here, is going to be able to blink out though. Gabby trying to go in. There's the Silver's Edge, going to get the jump on him. One right click will do the trick, but it's not going to be enough. They're trying to get the kill. The Yules there, the last second by Ajit, and that is a dead Panda Man. He is going down. Dragon Knight is MIA. He's actually just right there, Shadow Bladed up in his ultimate, looking to possibly get the jump on somebody. Gets the stun out on Gabby. The Luminous Heal though is going to be there. That holds him for the time being, and the tower going down. He'll be able to escape. A-OK, Shadow Blade's out. Silver's Edge, but you know, now this is an easy Roshan attempt right here, and this is exactly what's going to happen. 9-0 on the Slark. Queen of Pain 18-0. I didn't even see how many she's got. The Queen of Pain is scary. And then Aghanim Scepter up and running, increases the damage and reduces the cooldown, I believe. Yeah, increased damage, decreased cooldown. In 17.4 it got nerfed, but we're in 17. We're in 7.6 right now, not 7.4. Vegete just, oh man, he is at 14,000 for the net worth at the moment, leading top of the net worth above the Slark, who at one point the Slark was beating Ajit, but you know, things happen. Gabby revealed by the Sentry Ward in the mid lane. Not going to be able to find any secret target today with that DD rune. They can't go for the shrines either, so they're just going to go and finish off the last tier 2 tower available. Maybe bait out some people coming up there. It's clarities, man. This is one thing I want to talk about, alright? This one small little item called a clarity. You think it's actually really bad now? It's actually, clarity is super good. Fortification being expended not to push because the bot lane is actually getting creeped in. And that's the first fort that I've seen them use. TP coming out. What is DDZ doing back here? What is he doing? He's not farming the creeps. He's just back here. Shadow Blade's out. He's gonna go in between the lines here. So this is like an AM right here. This is AM plays. Oh, I can't help my team win the game, so I might as well farm the enemy's jungle. That's the thoughts right there. Skylark, they get the clockwork hook going out onto the now dead Slardar. He is a dead. Aghanim Scepter. Oh, they get the ult out onto Monsoon. He will go down as well. It's a beautiful Winter ult. I don't know what Psylocke is doing. I think he's trying to bait some stuff from DDZ. I think he saw the DDZ go Shadow Blade. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, nothing's really happening now. Panda ult is available. The ult has been expended for DDZ, and they see him. Gabby trying to find the kill. Wasn't able to get the purge off in time. He has a gem, actually. Slark is going to be able to kill off DDZ. Lance siphoning up his damage. Can't get out just in time. Barry trying to get his ult, but he can't get it. DDZ dropping the GG. Monsoon dropping it as well. And ladies and gents, Clutch Gamers, they got game number 2. This was a very quick one compared to last game, but ladies and gentlemen, Clutch Gamers to get game number 2, and that is it for the Chinese.